she came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Bien, bonjour YouTube et bienvenue pour la suite de notre aventure sur Hitman 3 du coup. Hitman World of Assassination. Épisode 2 du coup de Hitman 3 où nous allons à Dartmoor en Angleterre. Et donc non, c'est ce qu'on vient de voir. Alors, la cible est Alexa Carlyle et trouver le dossier. Bon, ça devrait être facile ça. Je suppose que j'ai accès à que dalle. Alors, je vais en avoir besoin. Les pièces de monnaie, c'est des trucs que tu trouves. C'est parti. Direction l'Angleterre. Et encore une fois, bonne année à tous.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Dans la famille. Alors, du coup. Là, ok. Alors. Ça, c'est un truc pour rentrer.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle.
On a cours en intrigue.
You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge.
Ah, rien ça.
Ready, sir?
With her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
I just need to check. That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Man,
Oui, merde.
Okay, back to business as usual. Jesus!
C'est fait.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Voilà. Alors, c'est parti. Enquêtons, enquêtons.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you So please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Fouiller. Bonsoir. Allez, on peut faire ceci. J'ai le droit de prendre ça. Ça va m'aider.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Machine. Je compare, mais que je compare avec quoi? Alors, hop.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Looking good, looking good.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Okay.
This is very useful information, 47.
Alors, Grégory, suspect, l'épouse,
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
J'ai accès à l'entièreté du manoir, je crois.
Sir.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Rien à faire là?
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account H. You still here? It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist?
Sorry, no private eyes here, Mr. Falcone. Bye-bye.
Rien faire, fais chier. Ah, là, je peux pas. Ah, c'est de là que je suis sorti tout à l'heure. Donc là, je peux aller là. Qu'est-ce qu'on a d'intéressant? Rien. C'est bizarre. Là, un lustre, là, un buste. Ça.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Oups.
Stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman.
Non. Je peux pas rentrer. Non. Ok, à moins qu'on me laisse pas. Discret, hein. De toute façon, il n'y a personne. Alors, paf, paf, paf.
Now this is
Okay.
interesting. 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Ouais, les escarpins là, ça. Non. Une photo à prendre, mais je sais pas de quoi. Voilà. Non. C'est bon, je l'ai déverrouillé. Ok, donc ici c'est fait.
Who am I kidding? I think Patrick is giving you a really hard time.
Mistake.
You deserve better than that, Lawrence.
I'm fine. It's all part of the job.
On est un peu dans le style Agatha Christie, Sherlock Holmes, tout ça. Bon, il me déplaire, mais...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I got word he's upset with Madame Carlisle. I did, sir. It's all checked out.
indice à trouver. Bon, ça devrait pas être trop dur.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Là, des pièces secrètes.
Hey Ron, did Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now.
Alors, chambre de Rebecca, c'est bon. Attends, suspect. La chambre de Zachary, c'est fait. Chambre de Rebecca, c'est fait. Chambre d'Emma, c'est fait. Bureau. Voilà. Par la réserve dans l'aile du personnel au rez-de-chaussée du manoir. La serre. Alors attends, on m'a dit rez-de-chaussée. Donc rez-de-chaussée. Que je descende, mais on descend par où déjà? Regardez-moi. Je descends. Alors. Duc. Par là. Ça c'est là où je suis arrivé. Ok. C'est là où j'ai le droit d'aller. Oui. On va aller là aussi.
Gentleman.
Oui, bonjour,
Even his
monsieur, dame.
coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Biche. J'ai accroché. Qu'est-ce que ça fait là, ça? Banane. Qu'est-ce que j'ai besoin? Garde du manoir. Non, pas besoin pour l'instant. J'ai du bon plomb. Ouais.
So Portage and guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
Oh, du poisson.
Zachary found dead upstairs today. Deckers everywhere. I never thought of it that way. Oh, God.
Rien à manger. Carte 1, intrigue, renseignement. Non. Comme ça. Salut toi. Eh, oh.
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff are all the company he had. If that's all, I have a...
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Alors, interroger. Ouais.
Yes, hi. Cassie, it's me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just... I don't know how to handle this whole situation.
Donc ça le dit... Ouais, ça le machine puisqu'il est pas... Non, suspect, là.
I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone. But the thing is, I've been asked before.
On connaît... Ah. Elle. Qui c'est?
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Ok, bon. J'ai vu, hop.
No power, no point. I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call out.
Un truc à prendre là, mais je sais pas quoi. Alors, je suis juste dehors. Non. Carte.
Did you talk to Mother?
I haven't had it.
It clams up when I try to get next to it.
Voilà. On va prendre le pas. La carte, qu'est-ce que ça nous dit?
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there
anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Ok, alors Rebecca, l'alibi est confirmé.
Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Ouais. Alors, du coup.
You have a lot to see to.
Hop là.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Ah, retrouver le dossier. Oui, on n'a pas besoin. Alors attends. Jeton pour Rebecca et Monsieur Fernsby. D'après les gardes du corps, Rebecca et Monsieur... Attends, hop, carte. Hop. Tout droit à droite, à gauche. Tout droit à droite.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big.
Attends, c'est bon, on a tout? Intrigue, renseignement, suspect.
He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently,
Hop là, passe partout.
Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Bon. Du coup, lui, c'est pas bon.
Painkiller. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Alors attends, donc là si je veux, j'ai vu des trucs, ok, ça c'est bon, chambre de Rebecca c'est fait, le bureau c'est fait, faut que j'aille dans la serre.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Oh, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Ok, alors lui son alibi est confirmé. Elle est interrogée. Lui on l'a pas encore vu. Ok. On a dit la serre.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Cela dit? Attends.
I'd say worried about how things handled Gregory and Emma taking over. I said that any stage. Stand up, please.
Ah, attends, parce que il y a des trucs je les ai toujours pas. Je vais vraiment essayer de faire tout quand même.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though.
Alors attends. Carte. Ici. Ah c'est quoi ça? Oh attends. Il y a une salle que j'ai pas faite là. Hop. Traverse tout. Et attends. Pas de là qu'on arrive? Ah non, c'est de là-bas. Ah, c'est censé être...
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. It's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible. Safer for everyone if I just wait here.
Alors attends. Le cimetière, j'ai rien à y faire. Pied de biche. Non. Pas besoin.
Hello there, sir.
I hope I die in the autumn.
Bon, rien d'intéressant par là.
Madame Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral.
Il me reste des pièces à aller trouver quand même. Carte, donc rez-de-chaussée j'ai tout fait. Niveau 1. Il en reste une. Niveau 2 je l'ai pas fait. Et niveau 3, il n'y a rien.
Hi.
Alors, hop 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 hop. Tac. On est bien niveau 0. Ouais, c'est ça. Niveau 1. On y est, carte.
You're being so coy, Sam. Can't you tell me?
I should
so
let you get back to...
yeah, so.
Ah oui, je comprends. Ah là, ça a trouvé celui-là, tiens. Ah oui, on est là. Ok.
Oh, excuse me.
Je sais qu'il y a un truc là. Ah mais c'est quoi l'objet manquant? Il y a plein de trucs.
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus.
Bon, c'est pas grave. Carte.
On your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid to cry.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
I vetted him thoroughly.
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting you through here.
Comment ça, j'ai pas le droit d'être là? Tu te fous de ma gueule, toi? C'est pour aller tout en haut. C'est le seul moyen d'accéder ici.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hello. Ah, merde.
Hi, hon. Yeah, well, I don't feel too good. About that promotion I thought might be coming my way. Yeah, well, don't count on it. This is a shit assignment. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home. I love you too. Bye.
What was that?
Ouais. Je sais que je me suis mal pris. Chargé. Où j'en étais? Ça va.
Yeah, well, I don't feel too good. About that promotion I thought might be coming my way. Yeah, well, don't count on it. This is a shit assignment. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home. I love you too. Bye.
Il y a de quoi cacher les corps? Oui. Du coup... Hop. Pourquoi il veut pas? Ah. Attends, hop. Ok, bon. coup, ça c'est fait. Par contre... Regardez, j'espère que lui va me laisser passer.
Greetings, sir.
Évidemment.
Yeah, hey, bro.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Ah, les fichiers. Avec Alexa, perdu le contrôle de tous ses actifs, y compris le manoir. Ouais. C'est bon. Attends. T'as un truc à faire là. Gueule.
Ah, crap. Hey, Central, it's me. Wait, I got a body here. Okay!
Zut. Attends, chargé. Elle est où la sauvegarde? Là. Confirmé. Haha. C'est moi qui étais trop... mauvais. Donc, elle vient pas là, elle va dans le truc en face. Donc... D'accord, je l'ai examiné le truc. Ouais. Ta.
Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone. I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
Attends, hop.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
on avait résolu l'affaire. Alors. Hop là. Hop, 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 hop.
I do not envy you.
Attends. Pourquoi c'est lui?
Talk to Mr. Fernsby. He's in charge of the staff.
Just want to keep Madame Carlyle safe.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Madame Carlyle said.
Du coup, je suis là. Ok. Là. Je ressors. Ah oui, il faut que j'aille là tout droit. Ok, ça c'est le bureau.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait, with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
How are you?
Ah, ça. Comment ça va? Tac, tac, tac. Il y a rien d'autre. Attends, je croyais qu'il y aurait plus, moi. Hop là, coucou. Hop, ça peut être intéressant.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
pas ça. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? Pièce privée. Ah. Pourquoi espionner de partout là? Ok. Attends. Icône représentée au-dessus du coffre. Pendule, un télescope en fait quand une tête d'élan. Ah. Attends. Ah, c'est pas ça. Ouvre la porte. Il a dit tête d'élan. Ouais, je recherche sous le manoir. Donc on a dit télescope c'est 9. Ok. Ça va vite me casser les pieds ça. Pendule. Non, c'est pas ça. Assiette. Et le reste. Là.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Trouver une sortie. Une question, ouais.
Hi.
Je peux. L'intrigue, elle a échoué? Je suppose. Ah, vous avez été démasqué. Ah ouais. Bon. C'est bien beau tout ça, mais on redescend par où? Par là. Avec une sortie? Ah ouais. Faut croire. On marche jusqu'à l'entrée là-bas. Beaucoup.
"47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Ça c'est fait. Ouais. Hop là, suivant. Tac.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Quel retournement de situation! Bon, et ben voici qui conclut ce deuxième épisode sur Hitman 3. J'allais dire le 2, mais non, on est sur le 3 déjà. Je vous dis, portez-vous bien et on se retrouve demain pour la suite d'Hitman 3, World of Assassination. Salut YouTube!